everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Wild Horse Islands development video, mainly on the next update, which is carriages and carts. And we're also going to be showing a little bit of things for the next update or the updates after the next update for Wild Horse Islands. Now, they don't show much, but we do have some things, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys to give you the nice info. If you guys want to see this, make sure to stay tuned in the video, and make sure to also subscribe if you guys haven't already, and also like the video. The goal is 150 likes, and also join stuff in the description. And with that said, let's get right into it. So first, we'll be talking about carts and carriages, which is the next update that will come this Friday. If you guys did not know, there's also a board in the game if you want to join, and it will say what the next update is. It will say carts and carriages. It will also say after that update, the other update they have planned, and it normally has that. So just a reminder if you guys want to see that and kind of wonder what the next update is after they just put an update. So carts and carriages is kind of a big thing if you guys are into roleplay, or if it's for something like carrying things. Now, I'm not sure what the main objective they have for these carriages are, but they did have something in a poll, which most of the time polls are not official but kind of official when it comes from owners. They said should vehicles, carts, wagons, and carriages have various horse strength level requirements to pull. Carts, which will be small, will have a 30 strength requirement. Wagon, medium, would have a 50 strength requirement, and carriages, large, would have a 70 strength requirement, meaning that there would be certain breeds of horses needed to pull these certain types of vehicles, which means we'll have three types, which is the carts, the smallest ones, wagons, which is medium, and carriages, which is the largest, which I'm guessing only Clydesdales would probably be able to pull carriages unless they bring out another strong horse in the future updates. But I think it's pretty cool if they do add this where you have to have certain required strengths, which will make you have to train these horses to carry them, which would also in turn mean you have to have different types of breeds for these different types of carriages and carts and wagons. Now, first up, I want to show the carts, which is in one of the videos. Now, all the videos I have of the carts and carriages are only carts. There are no wagons, no carriages at the moment, and I'm pretty sure they won't be showing those until the update comes. But in this video, you can see that a Frisian is actually pulling one of the carts, meaning that any types of breeds can actually pull it if they have enough strength, which is pretty cool. Now, if you're wondering, yes, harnesses are being worked on. They've confirmed that. So what you see on the horse's body is not probably conformed. It might look fancier, it might look different. It all depends. It would also be cool if it was different for different breeds. So like, for example, there would be only certain harnesses for certain breeds, like Clydesdales, for example. I think that'd be pretty cool. But as you can see, I just put a simple kind of video with simple kind of colors on this wagon. It looks really nice though. I'm really digging it. Now, I'm not sure what the carts would be used for. I'm not sure any of the values that they have, other than they look kind of good for roleplay or something like that. But it would be cool if you'd be able to like put things in the cart and drag it around, or if it was like kind of a storage or something like that. That would be pretty neat. But moving on to the next video. So the next one was actually posted before the last video I showed you guys, and it is definitely incomplete. It looks like a cart that was kind of being in the works, but I wanted to show this because I felt like it would be good to kind of show you guys that you can actually ride your horses and gallop on the horses when you're having the carts on them. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work for every single cart or stuff like that, but I did want to show it to kind of prove that yes, you'll be able to ride them and you'll be able to gallop and everything with these carts. I'm not sure if it's going to restrain for like the carriages and galloping and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do it with carts and stuff like that. It's also pretty neat, and if you are wondering how the other videos where they had just the horse, if you go into wild mode, then basically that's what's going to look like. So I'm pretty sure a lot of these people are going to be in roleplay just kind of looking at the cart and the carriages without like having the human on them. But I just wanted to confirm to you guys that you can actually ride your horse with this on. This next video is actually the same thing as the very first video I showed you. It's just different colors on the wagon. I wanted to show this to kind of prove you guys that actually no, it looks like not a cart. It looks a little bit different than the first one in the first video. But either way, you can see that you can actually customize these carts, wagons, and carriages, and you can make them different colors. Now, tier levels like basically obsidian, stuff like that, I'm not sure if that's something you can do yet to make the materials a little bit different or so. I'm not exactly sure, but as you can see though, we can change the colors, which is very nice and also very exciting to see. Now, that's kind of all I have to show for the carts and carriages update. I did want to kind of put my thoughts out and kind of like explain some things or stuff like that, which I had some ideas that I thought would be pretty neat to actually share. First idea I thought would be pretty neat to share is if we could actually control the horses from the carts and carriages. Now, I'm not sure if this is planned or not. This idea would be pretty cool if we could actually sit on the carriage or the cart cart and kind of control the horse without sitting on it. Now, I know both of them would probably be options if that was true, but it would just be cool if we could have that. Again, another idea I had was if it was possible to have more than one horse equipped when carrying things like carriages and stuff. As you probably know, Clydesdales, when they carry things, there's probably multiple of them. If not, there's just one of them. But I thought it would be cool is if there was a game pass in the possible future to equip more than one horse, and then you'd be able to carry carriages with more than one horse. I think that would be actually really cool, and it would also look very pretty, depending on the Clydesdales and stuff like that. I thought that would be a good idea, which is probably not going to happen. Again, those two ideas will probably not happen, or there's a likelihood that they will, but they're not official, as those were just my ideas I kind of wanted to put out there. If the developers are seeing this, or if you guys wanted to just, you know, hear the ideas. So this next thing I wanted to go over is actually not the Carts and Carriages update. This is another update that's planned to come in the future. Now, I don't know if this is going to be right after the Carts and Carriages update. I'm not exactly sure when this update will come, but we do have a lot of development somewhat on this update, and I kind of wanted to go over it. So first of all, we have a new very rare rock called the Rainbow Rock, which yields rainbow ore. Rainbow ore can be used to craft items with colorful changing appearances. Rainbow rocks would spawn on high level islands and be much less common than moonstone, so it'd be the rarest rock that would be on the game actually. A couple color changing crafting options, for example, a black and white fade transitions between black and white, a beachy fade which transitions between sandy yellow and ocean blue, rainbow which fades between various colors of the rainbow, shiny rainbow, same as rainbow but has a shiny effect. These colors would only be available via crafting using the rainbow ore and other items such as neon flowers or neon rainbow, etc. You cannot find these color changing items for treasure, archaeology, or any shops. Now we have a video of the rock itself and what it will look like in game. It kind of glows different colors, as you can tell, kind of indicating that it's a rainbow rock. Now I don't know how much this is going to sell for, if you are choosing to just harvest for selling or choosing it for accessories, but I do know that it's probably going to be a lot more than the moonstone is worth, and probably sell for a lot more as well, considering it will be the most rare, well, the rarest one in the game after it comes in. We also do have another video of Arabian with a bridle and also its saddle pad, and you can see here that it has kind of a rainbow effect which makes it change colors. I think this is really cool. Now again, like they said, there's other ones as well which will change from like black and white, for example, and it's just different ones basically you can have. Right here we can see the rainbow one, of course, and there is many other videos that I will be showing you guys. We also have another video which proves that you can also use this on the what's it called, the little picks and stuff like that they use to break the rocks and stuff. Now this is probably going to be found in the Lunar Islands, or if this is going to be in another update, possibly in the new land, if there is a new land that they're going to be making for the game, which would be probably like 500, level 500 or something like that. But as you can see though, it proves that there will be picks and stuff like that you can use to make it rainbow and stuff, which I'm pretty sure you'll have to buy, as I don't think you can craft picks and stuff like that. But I just wanted to show this because I thought it would be pretty cool to show kind of the look. Here's another example of a different kind of fade. As you know, there is a rainbow fade which fades like all other ones, and then this one here which is called lemon lime. This is basically where it fades from a lemon kind of color to a kind of lime-ish color or bluish color, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't fade to rainbow, so this is kind of an example of ones that won't fade to rainbow and kind of be different sets of colors. Now this is probably going to be different than the other rainbow one, of course some new materials to craft it and stuff like that, but it's still pretty cool that it won't be just rainbow and there'll be other options to fade from, which I think would be really neat. So they've confirmed that this update will be called, well, basically this will come in with an update that includes new resources, prismatic crystals. This resource can only be found on high level islands, likely around level 500, which means that there's probably going to be other high level islands other than Lunar Islands, which is pretty neat and exciting to hear. And will give you 2 items when harvested: a prismatic gem used to craft the new highest tier tech, or tier tax, sorry. Color changing shard used to craft various color changing items such as rainbow fades that match hair dyes and more. We do not have a planned release date for this update, but it could be possibly the next big update after Carts, which kind of confirms that this is a possibility of coming out after the Carts and Carriages, which will be very exciting to hear. We also have another video, which is the last video before I end the video, is this one here. It's actually a color changing for the hair. Now I'm not sure if this would be caused with the rainbow ore or anything like that, but it does seem to have a color change, which is pretty cool and is probably going to be coming into that update as well. I think it's going to be really unique to see these kind of things. It is also very off sync, which kind of annoys me a little bit, but I'm hoping hoping that there's a way to kind of keep both the hair and the mane in sync and not kind of be like the way it is in the video, but it's really neat to see that that's going to be added possibly. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope I gave you the information that you guys wanted or needed. And I am so excited for this next update and the possible future updates. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like.